everyone, I'm your fave nurse B. Today I want to talk about, people always say, oh my goodness, I'm such a bad test taker, I just can't do it, I just cannot do it, I can't do it, girl, I'm so horrible, just bad, I'm never gonna make it in life. Like, that's what people say. Now, granted, there's a lot of different components to it, but in this video I'm going to talk about the top 3 things that you are overlooking when it comes to being a test taker. Something that you're missing is not the test, it's not you being a bad test taker. There are certain things that you need to look at when it comes to approaching a test, approaching material that's really going to help you, versus you just falling back into this old rhetoric of, I'm a bad test taker, I'm bad at tests, like I'm never going to get it. Like, you need to get out of that mindset. You need to get out of that mindset because it's old. Like, throw that to the side. I have a video talking about anxiety. Now, I understand anxiety, for a lot of people, it is clinical. You know, people do just have anxiety. And it is a real issue. But one thing you got to realize is that anxiety comes from the unknown, fear of the unknown. What's going to happen? It also comes from being overwhelmed. And there's a lot of things you can do to combat anxiety. So I have a video about that. Definitely go watch it. So number 1, are you ill prepared? Meaning, are you not preparing enough or well enough for this test? You honestly have to ask yourself that. Are you getting bad grades, or you're getting the grades that you don't want to get because you're not studying the material for long enough and you're not studying the material the right way? Okay? Now, once you do that first test, more than likely you might do bad on that first test for that class, for that teacher, because you don't understand that teacher, you don't know the test, like what's on it, you kind of got to get a feel for it. Now, once you do that, you need to realize, okay, I only studied for about 2 days for this test, and I got a 68%. What do I need to do to change? You have to reassess things and change it. I guess it's to really be 4 things that you're doing wrong. But you really need to sit back and be like, okay, what did I do wrong? You know, did I not give myself enough time to study? Ideally, if you have a test on Monday and say today is Thursday, you need to give yourself about 2 hours a day to study. It just really depends on the material and how much you feel comfortable with it. But give yourself enough time to study it. And I will go further into detail if you all want me to. But you have to just look at yourself and look at the class and kind of get an idea from that. The next thing with not being prepared well is looking at the actual method in which you are studying. Are you only looking at PowerPoints? Are you only reading the book? Are you only listening to lectures? Are you only doing questions? Do you do I have plenty of videos. I got a video talking about how you can make your own study guide based off just looking at your textbook. You don't have to wait for teachers to do this. These teachers, I hate to say it, they don't care. A teacher told me a long time ago, not a long time ago, but when I was in nursing school, he said, look, y'all, like, I already got mine on the wall. You trying to get yours. I need you to get it together. It's so true. They have their license. They have their degree. They are registered, whatever the case may be. You trying to get there. So what I need for you to do is take on your own responsibility for this. You have to take responsibility for it. Yes, they're there. They're going to teach it to you. They're going to help you. But really, it comes to you. You have to put it into your hands, your own hands. I'm just nowadays, just a lot of stuff is just, you have to know it. You have to look it up. You got to do the research. You got to ask questions. You got to look at different ways to study it. So I have a video, like I said, about how to do your own study guide. I have a video about how to do flashcards, how to do concept maps, how to make your own chart for studying. I have tons of videos, and you all always ask me, how do I study for this class? How do I study for that class? I have videos for it. I will have a playlist, a study list playlist in the description box, so definitely go check it out. I think sometimes some people, they just want a magic answer, and really you just need to do the work. Take the time to do it and try different methods and see what works for you. That's just all it comes down to, really, honestly. But let's move on to the next thing. Number 2, like I talked about, is anxiety. Like I said, it could be clinical. But the thing with anxiety, you have to understand what's triggering it. Similar to asthma, or similar to like an allergic reaction, you know. You're only going to react to something. You're only going to react if there's something to react to. The same with anxiety. You're only going to have anxiety if there's something to be anxious about, correct? So this anxiety could be coming from you feeling overwhelmed and you really don't know how you're going to do it. Am I going to get this done? You know, oh my gosh. It could be coming, like I said, you could be feeling anxious because you know you didn't study good for this test. You know you didn't give it enough time. That can create anxiety and really mess you up when it comes time to take that test. You could also be feeling anxiety because you've done bad on a test before and you feel like it's going to happen again. There's a lot of different reasons why you would feel that way. But what I need you to do is get yourself out of that mindset. You have to change the way. Sorry if I look tired, y'all. I got off of work, put my baby to bed. I'm tired. But I digress. So you have to get yourself out of that mindset of, I'm not good at this, I can't do it. You gotta get over it. I hate to say it in such a like matter-of-fact way, like, just get over it, girl. Like, you don't need them pills. No, that's not what I mean. And I don't want anybody to take what I say out of context, but some stuff, you like to get yourself worked up just because you want to be worked up. Just because you want to be like, oh my God, nursing school, how am I going to get through it? Nursing school is hard. Don't get me wrong. But the energy that you put into feeling anxious and feeling overwhelmed and posting memes and stuff like that, that energy could be put into saying, you know what, I got this. I'm going to give myself 20 more extra minutes to look over it. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to go work out. Do some yoga. I'm going to have sex. I'm going to eat some real good food. I'm going to drink some water, drink some tea, drink one glass of wine and relax. Then I'm going to come back to my material for about another hour. You can't put so much energy into the negative. You have to put it towards what you really want and the end result, which is to become a nurse. And I know it sounds kind of simple, like, oh, just positive thinking, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, but it's so true. Like, you need to put yourself in the mindset of doing well. Picture yourself answering those questions well. Picture yourself getting the A that you want to get on that test. Picture yourself graduating. Like, you need to put yourself in that mindset. The more and more you indulge in negative thinking about what you're doing, you're going to feel anxious about it. And you're going to feed off the anxiety and that fear. And it's going to become you. And you're not going to do well on this test. I'm telling you. Okay? But you can do well on it if you try your best to put good energy into it. Now, I know some people that say, I tried all the study methods. I gave myself enough time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And one thing that I really feel is a big issue is that people, they don't understand what's being asked on a test. So you could be the most bright student, the brightest student, but if you don't know what that question is asking you, you're gonna get it wrong every single time. It's like when somebody, like a kid, comes to you and they're like, they just kind of mumble words and they're just like talking, or they're talking real fast or excited, and you're like, slow down, because I don't understand what you're saying. Say it again. You cannot do anything for this child until they actually explain to you what they want from you. You know what I'm saying? They have to actually give you a concise, clear question. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, some tests are just shitty tests. Like, they just suck. Okay? But sometimes you need to actually look at what they're asking you. And I am going to be doing more videos of me actually doing NCLEX questions with you all. I suggested it a while ago. I do have NCLEX question videos, NCLEX videos, and I suggested it, and a lot of people didn't really say if they wanted it or not. But if you want to see more videos like that, let me know, and I'll just sit down and do like 10 questions and kind of give you an idea of what I think the answer is and what they're really asking us. Is this assessment based? Is this evaluation? Do we need to get more information? Do we need to delegate this? What is this question really asking me? And there's like key words, key things that will help you to understand what they're asking you, and thus you can easily find the answer. The information. The information is there. Just like somebody can just regurgitate certain things to you, but when they're questioned about it, they don't know how to formulate it in their mind based off what you ask them. Okay? It's just that thing, like, okay, wait, what did she ask? Like, I don't get. That's just what it comes down to. So you really need to, instead of focusing on the answers, really focus on what that question is asking you. So when you do like NCLEX questions to help you to study, or like the questions in the back of the book, you need to look at the structure of that question, because the context, whether they're talking about respiratory or infection, or they're talking about you know, OB stuff, or they're talking about labs, that does matter. You do need to know that information. The information is there. You got it. But the way that they structure it, they could ask a question about labs, OB information, or respiratory issues the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can ask you, I'm going to find some actual examples and do a separate video. I'm going to just go ahead and do a separate video. But thumbs up this video, okay? But they can ask you the same exact question, but over 3 different subjects. So if you only looked at the subject versus actually looking at the question, when that question comes up again for a different subject, you're going to get it wrong because you were focusing only on the knowledge of that subject versus actually understanding what that question is asking you, understanding what that question is looking for. I hope that this is making sense to people, because this is like key when it comes to taking tests. You have to be able to pick out key words, key phrases. It's so important. And I'm going to do a video about it, okay? I'm going to make it happen. So comment down below. I want to know, you know, do you think, I want to know, do you feel like you're a bad test taker? What is it about taking tests that you feel like is stopping you from doing well? Where do you fit within these 3 things? Like I said, it also is like 4 things, because you really need to sit back and reassess what you did prior and how you need to move forward. Talk to your professors, talk to other people in the class, like actually look and think, okay, dang, like, what did I do? Did I not do this enough? Did I not do that enough? And go from there. But I do believe that a lot of times people just don't understand what's being asked of them, because when you look at the question and say, for instance, somebody like rephrases it, you be like, oh yeah, that's the answer. You know this information. You ever heard a teacher tell you, like, you know this, okay? You just need to pay attention. Look, this is what they asking you. You ever had somebody just break it down for you, be like, oh yeah, I get it now, because you know it. But looking at the question, you just be like, what the hell? I don't get what they asking. So I will do a video about that, going into detail, but this is just an overview. Please let me know what other videos you all want to see. I'm going to look a lot more live on some more of these Vlogmas videos. I just filmed a video showing like my behind the scenes like setup that I have when it comes to doing videos. Just a quick little video for you all, showing you how I do my setup and just kind of like some tips for doing videos on YouTube. If you want to see more about that, put some questions in the comment section so I can add to that video, because it is probably pretty short right now. But definitely let me know what you all want to see for 12 days of Nurse Must. I think I keep saying Vlogmas because I'm doing Vlogmas on my second channel, but 12 days of Nurse Must, 12 days of Nurse B. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure that you join us on the YourFavNurseB Facebook group. It's where we all come together. It's a nice community. I haven't been on there too much lately because I've been kind of like all over the place, but you know what's new. But definitely it's a great community of nursing students, people who are already nurses, just graduated, people who want to become a nurse, CNAs, whatever. Everyone is on that group. Also go join me on my Instagram. Also go follow my Instagram, YourFavNurseB #1. Stay tuned for all of the videos in 12 days of Nurse Must, because I will be doing giveaways. I'm going to be doing some little sneak giveaways here and there, and I'll be announcing all of the winners at the end of Nurse Must, okay? Remember, in the description box, I'm going to have a link to my study playlist, so definitely go watch that. I also put a link to my NCLEX videos that I have. So, yeah, let me know if you have any more video requests. Yeah, I'm tired. And most importantly, if you focus on having a more positive mindset, a more positive way of looking at things, and a more open-mindedness and optimism and self-confidence about what you're doing, you're going to do a lot better, okay? Like, definitely go watch my anxiety video that I have, because I do know a lot of people suffer from that. I have had issues with anxiety. Remember I told you all I didn't know how to read growing up. I didn't learn how to read till I was like in the 4th grade. Now I'm your nurse B, you know, so I understand having anxiety. I've always been, even though it doesn't seem like it, but I was super shy growing up. I had a lot of friends, like people that I talked to. I was social but shy at the same time. I know that's crazy as heck, but I was a very social person. Like, I was a social butterfly. But in all actuality, I was extremely shy. And so anxiety was a big part of that, like talking in front of the class and stuff like that. And I just hated doing that. Reading was horrible because I didn't know how to read. So I really get, you know, where a lot of people are coming from. And it's hard to break that stigma. You know, if you had a learning disorder, or if you've done bad in classes before, done bad on tests before, and you've like studied all night long, studied for weeks, and you're like, I don't know why I keep messing up. Like, I feel for you, because I know a lot of people fall to the wayside, you know, whether it be because that instructor is not able to give you more time, or you don't know what resources are out there for you. You kind of struggle. So I feel for you, and I wish that there was more that I could do, like, to help people with that. I mean, from what I know, I mean, I don't know everything, but I wish I could help you all. But I really want you all to leave this video with just the mindset of, okay, I can do this. I'm going to succeed. You really got to talk yourself into being that nurse, into becoming that student that you want to be. And I know it seems simple, but you all, our minds create so much for us in our life, and we just don't even realize it. The way we think about stuff and about people and situations, like the energy that we put into it, we create that. We get it right back, you know. Whatever you put in is what you get out. So I really want you to leave this video working on changing the things that you tell yourself. Instead of saying I suck, or I'm stupid, or I'm slow, or I'm lazy, or I'm not getting this, or I just can't get right. Girl, I'm a hot mess. I know I said that a lot about myself. Girl, I'm a mess. But you really gotta get yourself out of that mindset. And I know I keep saying mindset. I need to come up with a different word. But I want y'all to be more positive and just love yourself, you know. Whenever, like, I talk to my friends and stuff, or people I know, and they're like, girl, I'm supposed to do this. I need to get my life together. I'm a mess. Like, I'm like, girl, don't beat yourself up. You're doing good. Like, I say that because we beat ourselves up so much. And when you're in nursing school, you're a student, and you're working, and you got kids, and you got a man, or you got a girl, or you got a man and a girl. Whatever you got, you tired. You know, you feel like, I could be doing so much more. Why am I not doing better? Why am I doing this? You know, or I need to do that. You feel it. You know, the anxiety is there. Not just about the test, but in life in general. And I just want us all to not beat ourselves up. Don't beat yourself up about this, okay? You need to sit back, figure out what you did wrong or what you need to change. What did you do right? Okay, I did right. I knew I had this. Okay, I need to focus more on doing things this way. Whatever the case may be, you know. Don't beat yourself up. Raise yourself up. You have to elevate yourself, honey. Lively up yourself, as Bob Marley would say. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. Because I need to eat this food. My husband just wants to give me some Chipotle. I hope he home. I think he home. I can't really hear him. And I need to get some sleep because I gotta go work tomorrow from 6:30 to 7. Alright, I love y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Please help your nurse be. I want to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Like, I got like 3 weeks left. It's possible. Nurse B can do it. Y'all can help me do it. So let's do this 12 days of Nurse Must. I'm super excited. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I'm tired.